Welcome back to the action. We are kicking things off with a look back at the Suns' history and the hustle that defined it. We are talking about P.J. Tucker and his incredible legacy. Discover how this four-time Dan Majorel Hustle Award winner set the standard for hustle culture in Phoenix long before Dillon Brooks arrived. We dive into the journey of Tucker, from his early days in the NBA draft to his incredible international career, and what it truly means when a former standout hangs up his basketball shoes.
Stop using your finger for notes, sketches, and edits. This Jam Jake stylus pen gives your iPad a smoother, more precise writing feel with palm rejection so your hand can rest naturally on the screen. It charges fast, works for hours, and comes with replacement tips. Perfect for school, work, or creative projects. Check the link in the comments to grab it on Amazon.
Next up, we shift focus to the elite mindset of the D-backs. Diamondbacks outfielder Ryan Waldschmidt is coming in to tell us all about his incredible start in the major leagues. Hear his story about navigating the SEC transfer portal, his fearless wall-crashing catch, and the unwavering confidence that propelled him to the highest level of baseball. This is a deep dive into how Waldschmidt earned his spot. Now, let's talk future plans for the Phoenix Suns. Despite not having a first-round pick in the upcoming NBA draft lottery, mock drafts are already predicting who the Suns will target at the 47th spot. We break down the top prospects like Keyshawn Hall, the intriguing size profile of Brazile, and the potential of Tobiasen, exploring why the front office might be looking for experienced college talent to bolster the roster. Finally, we look ahead to the 2026 draft plans for the Phoenix Suns. ESPN's Jeremy Woo predicts the Suns will target point guard Jeremy Fears Jr. out of Michigan State to add much-needed depth. We examine why Fears is the ideal facilitator to complement Colin Gillespie and what this selection means for the team's future. Stay tuned right here for all the latest and most impactful sports news. P.J. Tucker, a four-time winner of the Dan Majorel Hustle Award with the Phoenix Suns, has officially announced his retirement from professional basketball. His legacy is deeply intertwined with the hustle culture that preceded the impact of Dillon Brooks on the team. Tucker's 4 Hustle Awards stand as a team record, with only Grant Hill and Mikal Bridges sharing the distinction of winning the award multiple times in Suns history. Tucker's journey to the NBA was unconventional. Initially drafted by the Toronto Raptors with the number 35 overall pick in the second round of the 2006 NBA draft, he was waived shortly after to clear a roster spot. He immediately sought a professional career overseas, making an early impact with Hapoel Holon in the Israeli Premier League, where he won the league MVP during the 2007-08 season and helped Holon secure a title. His international career continued through stints in Ukraine and Germany, including winning the German League Finals MVP in 2012. Following a brief contract in Russia, Tucker opted to compete in the Suns' Summer League squad. He spent over 4 seasons with the Phoenix Suns, earning the Dan Majorel Hustle Award for 4 consecutive seasons after years spent abroad. During his tenure, Tucker played 377 regular season games, the most for any team in his NBA career prior to the Houston Rockets. Recognized as a reliable role player, bulldog defender, and corner three-point sniper, he finished 12th in Defensive Player of the Year voting in the 2013-14 season with the Suns. Despite being traded to the Raptors in February 2017, Tucker's history with the Suns remains significant. Fast forward to 2021, where Tucker participated in the team's NBA Finals run alongside Giannis Antetokounmpo and Jrue Holiday. He played in all 6 games, shooting 50% from the field and 50% from three-point range, averaging 4 points, 3.8 rebounds, and 1.2 assists per game, with his defense setting the tone. Tucker's retirement serves as a reminder to Suns fans of the key hustle players who established the culture and paved the way for the current era, as Dillon Brooks continues to shape the team's mentality. Arizona Diamondbacks outfielder Ryan Waldschmidt has spoken about his remarkable start in Major League Baseball, emphasizing the elite mindset required to succeed at the highest level. In an interview with Wolf and Luke, Waldschmidt recounted his journey, highlighting his path through the SEC transfer portal. He specifically detailed a pivotal moment during his early games, recounting a fearless, wall-crashing catch he made on Sunday. Waldschmidt attributes his success and earning his spot in the major leagues to his unwavering confidence and determination. The Phoenix Suns will not have a pick in the upcoming NBA draft lottery, falling to the 47th overall selection. However, following the lottery results, mock draft experts have identified several potential targets for the Suns at that position, amidst projections of a loaded draft class. Mock draft predictions point towards several players who could fit the team's needs. One prospect highlighted is the sophomore point guard, who led the country with 9.4 assists per game last season alongside 15.2 points, 2.4 rebounds, and 1.3 steals. Despite some concerns regarding his three-point shooting percentage, Michigan State coach Tom Izzo expects him to return to school after the draft process. Another option is the 6'7" Hall, who averaged 19.3 points, 7.1 rebounds, and 2.6 assists last season, shooting 45.1% from the floor. Wasserman noted that Hall, in his fourth school in 4 years, demonstrated efficient spot-up scoring, suggesting a gamble on a 6'7" wing averaging over 20 points in the SEC. Brazile emerged as an intriguing prospect, posting 13 points, 52.5% FG, 34.1% 3PT, 7.3 rebounds, 1.6 blocks, and 1.5 steals in his fifth year at Arkansas. His 6'10" frame, 7'3" wingspan, and floor spacing ability make him a top choice among experts, with him cited as the primary target if available. Tobiasen is also being tested, having transferred to Syracuse after averaging 15.3 points while shooting 48% from the field. O'Connor views Tobiasen as a potential 3-and-D wing with good defensive metrics, suggesting he could build on feedback from NBA teams. While these options present upside, experts caution that predicting who will actually be available is difficult, as many younger players are likely to remain in school. Consequently, the Suns may find it challenging to secure a high-upside pick. Instead, the front office might focus on finding an experienced college player in this range, such as Brazile, Hall, Jaden Bradley from Arizona, or Baba Miller from Cincinnati. Ultimately, the recommendation is to prioritize culture fit and the best available player over strict positional fit if a selection is made. With increased confidence in the Suns' front office following last season's offseason, the team is well-positioned heading into the draft, scheduled for June 23-24. The Phoenix Suns face a pivotal NBA draft in 2026, despite not securing an unprotected first-round pick following Sunday's lottery results. However, the franchise retains a chance to acquire an impact player in the June draft. ESPN analyst Jeremy Wu has predicted that the Suns, with their 47th overall pick, will select point guard Jeremy Fears Jr. from Michigan State. This selection highlights the owner Matt Ishbia's documented enthusiasm for his alma mater, evidenced by the hiring of alumnus head coach Jordan Ott and general manager Brian Gregory. While both have shown positive results, their tenure has been bolstered by the team's playoff appearances and the arrival of Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks. Jeremy Fears Jr.'s selection is seen as providing crucial depth at the point guard position, complementing Colin Gillespie. Devin Booker previously led the team with 6 assists per game, with Gillespie averaging 4.6, and the 21-year-old demonstrated exceptional playmaking, averaging a nation-leading 9.4 assists in 35 games alongside 15.4 points. His ability to facilitate is viewed as a significant asset for the team, especially in an environment where shooting is prioritized. Physically, Fears is listed at 62 and has a 32.1% three-point percentage from 3.1 attempts, relying more on downhill attacking and averaging 5.9 free throw attempts per game at an 88.5% clip. This addition is expected to help Phoenix address last year's struggles with free throw attempts per game. Furthermore, acquiring a guard like Fears is strategically important as Colin Gillespie is a free agent this summer. Gillespie may have exceeded the Suns' salary cap, potentially leading to his departure. Fears is positioned as a solid replacement who could effectively facilitate at the NBA level, offering a dependable option for the team's point guard needs.